Hello everyone, this is Kathleen. I'm excited to come and bring the Boho journal to show you. It's finished now, it's chunky, it's got some really beautiful charms and this bright, beautiful cover. This is a recycled Reader's Digest cover and I've had to rebuild the spine. I really loved the way this was a little bit aged. It's still in really good shape. But I love that pattern. And I think it's very kind of Persian looking. And so I didn't want to cover that up with other things. I left that, have a bright button here. It's kind of a double button with the beads and this fancy trim and sparkling lace and gold, and yeah, there's 3 signatures in this book, and I've made this tassel with all this bright fiber, and I've got a little charm dangle there, another little fun fabric charm that I made there. Here's the back. Let's go inside and see what we've done. You'll remember some of it. I did in the beginning, just left this front. We've got a fussy cut dragonfly here that's got some glossy accents on it. I've used a fiber cluster here in the front, just this little vintage receipt. Matches the colors there. Here's the K flashcard, this first pocket. I've used this little pop can top, yeah, and some velvet ribbon. This is just some coffee dyed paper for journaling. Here's the first silky ruffle, and you'll remember this is a guest design for using Cara's Mystic. I'll list it in the bottom. I forget what it's called now, but I've just got this silky ruffle here and this little butterfly charm, jeweled charm that is pinned there. I really did like this beautiful bright kit from Cara Brandon's Creations. All of that will be listed in the description box, and I appreciate Cara giving me these digitals to use. Oh my gosh, they've just turned out so pretty in this boho journal. There's some hand splattered. Here's an embossed paint chip, and I've just distressed that, and I've got some fringy trim here on the bottom of this pocket. Another of Cara's background papers. It's a little flip out there. And a pocket on this side. I've done the splattering and sponging everywhere in this book. This is a hand-dyed paper, and I've done the stencil print with distress ink on that. Here's some stenciling and a little collage here on this page, and some ink spray. Here's one of Cara's beautiful collage sheets, and I've done some washi tape on the side. This is just a book flyleaf from a Reader's Digest, and then I've done this pocket with all the little tickets and tags slid through those strips. More stenciling. Here's the other side of that page. This is just a little piece of ephemera, a couple little tiny pieces clipped together with that brad, and that just slides in that music page pocket. Here's the other side of that pocket, and some vintage ephemera folded up. One of the fussy cuts in the kit. Some jeweled insects there. There's the first of these handmade beaded charms. And this is also handmade tatting. And the color just matched so well with this bright page. Here is a ribbon belly band, and I've just put, here's just a sprayed library catalog card, and just a couple of pieces of note paper, and that fits in there. I love these background pages. I love these flourishes. Yeah, very pretty. Some coffee dyed paper. This is inked and splattered and smushed. A card that just flips over into a couple of journaling pages. A book page here. This was made just from some packaging. And the color just matched so well, so I just sanded it down and accented it with a little bit of collage. I have pinned that there on that page. The color just matches so perfectly. Some avocado dye. This is a Kool-Aid dyed paper. This is a jelly print on some deli paper, and I've just folded it to make this pocket, and a little splattered tag fits in there. Recipe book page again, some splatter and sponging. Here's the fabric snippet edge that we made, and there's our fabric embossed fabric pocket and another fly leaf. This is again the stencil stamping. The other side of that is another pocket. Lots of room to journal. The other side of that Kool-Aid paper, images from the kit. Book page. There's the other side of that smushed card. Here is a smushed, it's just some ephemera, and I have smushed it with some ink, and it fits behind this pretty embossed paint chip. I've sanded and distressed that. Here's the other fabric snippet. A little vintage seed packet. It's empty. Nasturtiums, and a little just a ribbon on this clip, and that fits on the back of this pretty Japanese book page. And here is our stencil resist. Some more trim along the bottom edge, and a tucked fabric, and this pretty purple. This is some broken jewelry I've pinned there. Some more splattering. Another stencil stamp. This This is another Kool-Aid dyed paper from my friend Elizabeth. Elizabeth, if you happen to be watching, I appreciate that. I've been hoarding that for quite some time and just decided to share it. Finally, just a little, one of those notebooks, Habitat for Humanity. This is that beautiful Japanese flower arranging book. And here is our insertion pocket with the little card that I made to go in there. A little fussy cut with the image there from the kit and that stencil stamping. Another little cluster. So that's like a front and back cluster. I love this trim. I love that photo. I love the stenciling on there. I really like the way that page turned out. Here is some more of that pretty paper, and I just made an over the page journal card. And some more seam binding, crinkled seam binding on that clip. More journaling papers. Here's the last pocket with this little note card and some trash that I punched. Yeah, just a note card there in the final pocket. Here's the back with some sponging and splattering. And that's the final boho journal. Here's another little this pretty handmade charm. Yeah, love it. I kind of like doing it. Feels like I'm making jewelry. It's just book jewelry. There you go. Thanks so much for being with me today, for seeing this journal. It will be listed on the Etsy. And I do have the second boho journal finished, and I will do a flip through of this one in a couple of days. Thanks again for being with me. I'll see you again with this next flip through.